Let's get down to that Colorado State Ram locker room. Marty?
We're going to start with senior defensive end Scott Patchan. You know, when we look at the numbers here, 432 yards in total for Fresno State. Heavy with the passing yards at 348. Why was that?
We just didn't execute. We played poorly, and we can give Fresno State credit. And we had to come back, better next week. I don't think it was on the coaches. I think we were very well prepared. I just think we, the players out there, have to execute better.
You said poorly. In what ways do you think your team played poorly on the defensive side?
I just know the defense line, we weren't doing enough to create disruption with the quarterback, get him off the spot. For myself, I know I had a lot of things I could improve on from this game, a lot.
Now, you started well. You just gave up one touchdown in that first quarter moving into the second. So what was going well for the D?
We just consistently let little things, I think, get to us and add up over the course of the game. Like you said, it just came back to bite us, as you saw.
Coach says there's plenty to learn. Of course, game 1 to game 2 and in a college football season, you see some changes. In what ways can you become cleaner?
Just hit it with better execution next week. Really go over fundamentally what we didn't execute on in this game as players and take responsibility for it and move forward. Just get better.
Coach Steve Adazio said it hurts, and it should hurt. In what ways does it hurt to you?
We just lost the game. You play the game to win. You don't play the game for stats. You don't play the game for money. You play the game to win as a team, and we just didn't do that tonight. We have to find a way to win.
All right, well, we hope you do that. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that. Scott Patchan, senior defensive end, after the loss to Fresno State. A guy who, kind of fit our expectations and had a good game statistically, but you should see his face. They're not happy, and they shouldn't be, right? It is junior tight end Trey McBride. What happened out there?
Just didn't execute. We got in the red zone. We didn't score. 21 points, that we could have had in the red zone. 3 times we were in the red zone. We came up empty-handed, and that's unacceptable as an offense. The defense actually didn't play all that bad, but, just as an offense, we got to put up points, and we didn't do that tonight.
You mentioned red zone, and coach in here is specifically saying you were within the 10 3 times, and you see the point totals. What can you change about that in terms of having success, getting points on the board?
Yeah, once you get in the red zone, it's just a mindset. You gotta get points. That's the biggest thing about getting in the red zone is you got to come out with points, and we didn't do that tonight. We didn't execute. We let double teams, we let guys get through, and it's unacceptable as an offense, and we're going to get it fixed, and we're going to be ready to go.
You want to be more balanced, of course.
Yes,
from your position out on the edge, the run game, how do you get the running backs more involved and more productive?
Yeah, we did everything we could. We didn't we didn't do the blocks when we needed to. We let a lot of guys go through, and it's just we got a lot of things to fix up front, and we're going to get it fixed, and we're going to be ready to go come Wyoming.
I know you don't want to talk about your stats, but you had a nice night, right? 130, receiving yards. You had the touchdown catch at the end. Are there things you can use from what you did that you want to carry over to game 2?
Yeah, absolutely. There's still a lot of things that we did well as an offense. Like I said, we got in the red zone. We were moving the ball up and down the field. We just didn't come up with points, and I just got to give credit to the guys up front. They protected and were able to get the quarterback to throw it to me, and I can't ask for more than that. We just got to come up with points when we get down there.
And we all know the scenario, right? New head coach here, going through the pandemic. Coach said you showed things. So good or bad, what did you show?
Yeah, we showed that we're able to move the football. We showed that, we can be explosive at times. We can move the tempo. We can do everything that we want to do as an offense. And, we just came up short in the red zone. And, that's just unacceptable as an offense, and we're going to get it fixed.
We accept and trust you're going to get after it. So have a smooth flight home, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Trey McBride, junior tight end, along with Scott Patchan, senior defensive end, speaking and representing the CSU Rams. Brian, Mark?
All right. Thank you, Marty. Appreciate that. Stand by down there. Still waiting comments from first-year head coach Steve Adazio. And, again, Trey McBride, you're hearing from right there. The numbers are good. 8 catches, 130 yards, and a touchdown.